This video shows how to use Invoxy on a tablet or computer. You can log in at app.invoxy.com. When you first log in, you'll see the Get Started screen if you've been asked to complete onboarding. You'll need to complete and submit your onboarding in order to begin recording time. Click Begin to get started. Follow the prompts on each step, then click Next to proceed. Any steps with a red asterisk are mandatory and will need to be fully completed in order for them to be submitted. Once you reach the end of the onboarding process, you'll be prompted to go back and complete any missed steps if required. Otherwise, click the green Submit button to submit your answers for approval. The Time tab is where you can view and record your timesheets. There are several ways that you can record your timesheets in Invoxy. You can use the green plus icon to add entries one at a time, then complete the details in the pop-up. Alternatively, click and drag directly on the calendar to record your hours, then complete any details needed in the pop-up that appears. This option isn't available for daily rates. You can also type the total per day at the bottom of the screen and click into an entry to adjust settings as needed. Or you can copy any entries from the previous week by selecting Copy Previous Week. Once you have finished recording your time for the current period, click the blue Request Approval button in the top right. You'll be prompted to review the entries that will be included in the request, and this will include all time and expenses entries that you've entered but haven't yet requested approval for. Click Send Request and the request will be sent for approval. The time will display a yellow Pending Approval label when the time has been sent to your approver, which will become a green Approved label once they've approved your request. You can hover your mouse over a label to check what it means. The Expenses tab is where you can submit expenses you have incurred for reimbursement, provided expenses have been enabled for you. To record an expense, click the green plus icon and select the related work. Enter the expense details and optionally upload a photo of your receipt. Expenses will be included in the next approval request you send from the My Time tab. The statuses show whether the expense has been approved by an administrator for payment and approved by your timesheet approver. For candidates who are entitled to leave, the Leave tab provides all the information needed to understand your leave and holiday entitlements. From here, you can view your current holiday and sick leave balances. You can also click the blue info icon to see a more detailed breakdown of your holiday leave balances, including your total estimated leave balance, which combines both your current leave due and your estimated leave in advance. On the calendar, you can view and submit your leave requests. To request leave, click on your first date of leave and then click on your last. You can then select the leave type and you'll be provided with a summary of the leave details. Once you click Request, the leave will be submitted for an administrator to approve. The Payslips tab gives you an overview of your pay history and access to copies of your payslips or buyer-created tax invoices. Your most recent pay is shown at the top of the Payslips screen. You're then provided a summary of your last 12 months of work hours and income. The graph then shows the number of hours recorded against different types of work for each month. Hovering your mouse over each month will show more detail. You can also see a list of your previous pays, and by clicking into a pay you can see the full details. You can also click Download Payslip to download a PDF copy. The menu in the top right lets you access your account details. Here you can manage your login details and your personal and contact details.